All right, we are going to be talking about section 11.7, events involving and. In the last section, 11.6, we did events involving or. Remember with or, we had to add the probabilities together. So what's the probability of a king or a queen? We would add the probabilities together. This time we're going to do events involving and then we're also going to talk about conditional probability. All right, let's see. So when it's or, we added the probabilities, but when it's and, we are going to multiply the probabilities. This is important to think about. The only way this works is with independent events. Two events are independent if the occurrence of either of them has no effect at all on the probability of the other. So let's look at some examples to see what I mean. All right, we've got a roulette wheel, and it has 38 numbered slots, 1 through 36, and then the 0 and the double 0, 18 of which are black and 18 of which are red, and then we have 2 green ones. The ball can land on any slot with equal probability. What is the probability of red occurring on 2 consecutive plays? So what we're looking for is we want it to be we want it to be red, and the next spin we also want that one to be red. So we want red and red. So the probability of red is 18 out of 38 total, and means multiply. Red again, so we would multiply 18 over 38, and I'm going to cheat by clicking the next button, and I don't know if you can see this, but 81 over 361. I don't know what the decimal is, sorry, but 9 times 9 is 81. 19 times 9 is 361. That was reduced. 18 over 38 reduces to 9 over 19. Multiply them together, and there you go. All right. So if we have more than 2 events, we can do the same sort of thing. This time we want to find the probability of 9 baby girls in a family in a row. So we need, the probability of a girl is 1/2, and we need 9 girls. So we need girl and girl and, I gotta stop talking so I can count. And now I'm at 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 baby girls in the same family. That actually happened. They were a pretty famous family. I don't remember the name offhand, but it should be in your textbook. So you multiply it together and you get 1 out of 512. So the probability is 1/512th of it happening, 5 baby girls or 9 baby girls in a row. All right. They're telling us that South Florida, the probability that South Florida will be hit by a hurricane in any single year is 5/19. What is the probability that South Florida will be hit in 3 consecutive years? Hopefully not that great. So we need hurricane and hurricane and hurricane. So we would multiply that out. 5 times 5 times 5, 19 times 19 times 19, And that would be 125 out of 6,859. So there you go. Probability that there will be, notice it's not 0. I don't want to live in South Florida. All right. What is the probability that South Florida will not be hit in 10 consecutive years? Okay, so we first have to figure out what's the probability that it will not be hit. If you recall, for something to not, the probability that it will not happen, we take 1 and subtract the probability that it will happen. And 1, we got to get a common denominator, multiply top and bottom by 19, or use your scientific calculator, and we get 14 out of 19. So that's the probability that it will not happen. But we need for it to not happen for 10 consecutive years. So we need 10 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, a lot of them. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I think I counted that right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. So, guys, when you multiply the top, notice you have 10 14s multiplied together. I don't know what 14 to the 10th is, but that's what you'd have on the top. And on the bottom, you would have 19 to the 10th power. Again, you would have to multiply that out with a calculator. And I have that right here. So the probability is fairly low that you're not going to get a hurricane. So that pretty much says if you live in South Florida for 10 years, you're going to experience a hurricane. That's it's a pretty low probability there that it's not going to happen. All right, I am going to stop the video here.